Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Hold on, I forgot to mute up, y'all. My bad. Let's get it, turn it up, man. Shout out to my people who at work, my people that's overnight shifting it, whatever you doing, my truck drivers, my warehouse workers, my other YouTubers, anybody that support, we appreciate it, man. People at the gas station, machine shop, nurses, hot shotters, people at the cash register overnight somewhere, stockers, anything, bro. Anybody that's tapped in on their grind, getting their money, whatever it is that you do, salute to all of y'all, because y'all be the people that's keeping the show going, most definitely. Y'all know how we do it. We here for the participation, man. Y'all got to participate. Come with the feedback. Come with the energy. That's what's going to keep us turned up and lit. We just going to speak some facts tonight, bro. That's all we going to do. Shout out Courtney Love in the building. Detroit in the building. Shout out to all my political partners. Man, if you rocking with me, come in the chat and hit with them ant emojis if you're on your phone, man. If you're on your phone, if you're rocking with me, put them ant emojis up in there, man. Shout out to San Antonio. Okay. You visit San Antonio. Okay, that's what's up, Mr. J. If you rocking with me, hit with them ant emojis, man. Get up in there, turn this joint up, man. Let's get it. Get up in there. Let's turn it up, man. Hit it with the ant emojis. Pause. Get up in there with the ant emojis. Courtney Love, Mr. J, Elliot Malone, Mr. J, Courtney Love, Heartbreak Kid. Everybody up in here, man. It's the vibe stream, not the live stream. Let me cut my hair down, son. Turn us up, man. Turn us up and keep us up. Y'all get up in here real quick. I know it's late. This is one of them things I've been meaning to get on, and I probably should have got on it in the daytime. But this topic, I've been ripping and running and trying to make sure I'm updated on everything that I'm dropping. But I'm finally here. We're going to talk about it, man. We're going to get a few more people up in here. We're going to go. I want this to be a productive show. I want feedback from y'all. I want y'all honest opinions about things. Ebro, if you see this, you're welcome to reach out. Holler at me, DM me, because this is a conversation that needs more than a tweet. That tweet that you put out, and I didn't watch any shows after, maybe he came and addressed it more, but conversations like that, they need full dialogue with them when you tweet that out. If y'all didn't see the tweet, it said, hold on real quick. It needs full dialogue with that statement. It can't come out like that because that's confusing, and I only know how to take that one way because I know it's not one thing. It says, I got a call saying, it should be noted many major record labels have deprioritized signing rappers. The focus is now African music and Latin music. Rappers better stop being boring and talking about the same shit over and over, chasing TikTok success and comment sections. Y'all got that, right? No, he didn't say statistics. He said he got the call, meaning higher ups. The labels are no prioritizing anymore. Those three guys that I have in that thumbnail on my video next to Ebro, those three guys are the CEOs of the three major labels. So we're gonna break down every part of this tweet. Let's do that first. Let's do that part first. Let's talk about it. And I don't know if Ebro has addressed it. If he has, my bad. But it should be noted that many major record labels, many major record labels. Many major record labels. So many. I don't know what's considered a major record label right now. I only know three. There's three record labels at the top. It's the big three. It's Sony, Universal, and Warner Brothers. Sony, Universal, and Warner Brothers. They are the top three labels. So when you say many major record labels, those are the top three. Every label falls under those three in some form or fashion. Universal, Warner Brother, and Sony. If you sign to a label that is considered anything, you under one of them. So all your Atlantics, your Alamos, your Interscopes, your Capitals, your Def Jams, the music industry is monopolized. The music industry is monopolized. It's no other way around it, right? So when you say many, what is many? Because those other ones are just under those. So you could say those are majors. I would say, you know, just to the ear, nigga know Atlantic. They got a lot of big name artists over there. Def Jam, of course, legendary label. Interscope, of course. Alamo, of course. Capitol, of course. Motown was getting back in the mix at one point. Any other labels that I'm missing? Epic Records. Epic for sure. All of these labels go to the higher up label though. So the ones I just named are the ones that are under those three. So like it's like a top three, and then the other ones fall up under those. Those are the most popular names, the ones I just named. So we saying those, and the other ones are just the distribution. So when you say many, I need to know how many and which ones do you mean many? Okay, Mr. J, for sure. Yeah, like which labels are we considering major? Are we talking about the big three? Because many out of the big three could be one. And if it's three, let me see. Let's count them. Def Jam, Epic, Atlantic, Interscope, Alamo. That's 5. What's another one? Capitol, 6. Nah, Universal's a big 3. Capitol is 6. Is there any other labels, y'all? That's 6. So how many out of that 6? Sony's a big 3. Sony, Universal, and Warner Brothers are part of the big 3. They over all the labels. So those 3 don't count. Sony, Universal, and Warner Brothers. Those are the top 3 labels that all these other labels are up under. Job, do people still sign the Job? I'll say we'll throw Job in there. That's 7. Are there any more labels out there that we know of? I know Red Bull got a label. That's 8. We can say Red Bull. They got Blast over there. Salute to Blast. Shout out Blast. RC8, that's 9. RC8, that's 9. So we got 9. So we got 9. That's this. Let me see. 10 version. I haven't heard so much about those labels in so long, Courtney Love. But yeah, that is one. That's 10. Shout out Courtney Love. Let me put major record label in my Google and see what pop up. Did we say Columbia? 11. RCA popped up. Arista. Okay, 12. XL Recordings. Don't know them. Decca. Geffen. Ain't nobody really be up over there no more. So, let's say we got 12 total. So out of those 12 that are under the 3, how many is many? Because a lot of these, you don't see a lot of rap acts being pushed off of those anyways. Nicki Minaj is with Republic. I thought she was with Atlantic. Okay. So you got different people signed to different labels, whatever. Okay. Now, mind you, all these music labels is not limited to rap, right? A lot of these music labels are not limited to rap artists. So let's get to it, bro. I need to know, what do they mean? Let's go to the other parts of the tweet. Let's keep it direct. I don't want no confusion. I don't want to be misquoting nothing. The focus is now African music and Latin music. What do y'all consider African music? Afro beats? So you're telling me they're going to try to, when you say the focus now is Afro beats and Latin music, I've heard Burna Boy go up, so I know Burna Boy is hot, and I know the Wiz Kid is hot, and I really like Wiz Kid music, no lie. But when you make this statement, it takes it as rap fell off because it says this. Rappers better stop being born and talking about the same shit over and over, chasing TikTok success in comment sections. Ebro, that's what the labels are looking for. That's why we got to be able to talk to y'all on the street level. If that's not what they looking for, come tell me. Let Big Ant know that if the labels are not looking for TikTok videos, shout out to Tim, shout out to all those artists, but rappers better stop being born and talking about the same shit over and over, chasing TikTok success. But that's what the labels are looking for. The labels are signing those artists because the label, what they do is, this is what they do. This is what I'm saying. We're not putting this on the rappers only. This is on everybody. This is on the fans. This is on the radio. This is on the labels. Everybody plays on a role. This is on the radio. Y'all are not breaking new artists on the radio stations or on the playlist. Y'all are going what the labels are paying y'all to push. So how do you say this on the rappers? Don't quit making the same songs, but y'all are not playing different songs. BP up in here. If y'all are not breaking new artists on the radios, y'all won't let an artist come off the street with an original sound and say, I want to break this song. It's different. You're going to play what the label pays you to play. Who's controlling the universal sound, bro? The labels are. The labels are signing artists off of analytics. I know this because I see it. They sign so many artists that nobody never heard of. It is so many artists that are signed right now that y'all are probably never going to hear from. But they're trying to shift and create a narrative online like rap is trash now. Rap has fell off. Rap is this. It's so many things that contribute to where rap is at right now. Every time we get up and rap and start having rap conversations, we always compare because we're natural. Hip hop is a natural competitive sport. And to be honest with you, that comes from black people. We're competitive. We have to compete about everything. People compete when there shouldn't be a competition and conversation. There's certain artists that shouldn't even be compared because they don't do the same things. Why are people comparing Afro beats, African music, which is Afro music, to rap, period? It's its own lane, and rap is its own lane. It should never be, well, we're not prioritizing rap no more. Y'all never told us y'all were prioritizing rap. Has anybody ever seen the label say we are prioritizing rappers now? I need to know that. I need feedback on that. I don't want to be wrong. I don't want to be biased. Have y'all ever heard a label say we are prioritizing rap? I've never heard them say that. So how they gonna make the announcement we're no longer prioritizing rap? Y'all never let us know y'all were prioritizing us in the first place. We just only cared about what we had going on. So I don't get that, Ebro. I don't really understand that. And this is just a conversation that's gonna go into different places and factors about media. Because now you see different people getting in interviews just saying shit or putting up pop, man, rappers fell off, rap is this, rap is that. Because now that's getting branded as a cool thing to say. As opposed to, hey, nigga, I wouldn't listen to no other music no matter what they got. I'm not switching music genres because I don't listen to these playlists anyways. But the rappers don't control what they putting out on these major labels. Y'all do know that, right? They're pushing the ratchet shit. They're pushing the fucking nigga sound. So guess what? If that's what's making it, that's what all the artists are gonna go do. And if you're signing them and giving them that opportunity, y'all are pushing the narrative of rap. Y'all quit signing R&B artists. And it's all about what you choose to invest in and stay down with and stick with. If y'all decided, hey, man, all we want is street rappers right now, then guess what? The game is going to be on street rappers. If they decide all we want is positive rap right now, all we want is lyrical positive rap, you got to have a catchy hit with an R&B singer on the hook. If that's the format y'all want to shift it over to on the mainstream level, that's what mainstream rap will be. And then the underground side will go listen to what they want to listen to on their individuality of time. But the labels and the playlist are controlling what we seeing. Y'all are controlling what y'all booking at Hot 97 for Summer Jam. When Houston radio stations do their car shows or they fest or the Atlanta fest, y'all are controlling y'all own sounds with the labels and the advertising money or whatever. We have no say-so in that. If y'all ain't gonna put the new rappers on the radio station, why would you come tell us they prioritizing like it's our decision? Rappers better stop being boring. If a rapper comes out with a new hot sound right now, are y'all gonna go sign him? No. He has to build a buzz, get hot, turn up, and then sign a record deal just to even get his music played on the radio or get to the main playlisting. To be promoted, to get the ads. He got to know the right people to go to Rolling Loud. My point is this whole game is under control. Why are y'all just blaming it on the rappers? This is what happens, bro. And these labels are very, very, very strategic with this. When a sound gets hot, do they sign one artist with that sound nowadays, or do they try to go get every artist that has that sound? When the sound gets hot and the streets start fucking with it, Everybody goes to that sound. That Detroit sound has had the hottest sound in probably like, for the last 3 years, the Detroit sound been the hottest sound. How many rappers have started to sound like the Detroit rappers? A lot. The labels started going to Detroit. Them Detroit niggas been rapping like that, Ebro, since I've been listening to these niggas like 2014, I want to say. They've had that sound. They had that shit talking style. I've been listening to these Detroit niggas. They've been at their own culture. Major labels was not fucking with them niggas. Who fault is that? They could have been at them Detroit niggas in the industry. T Grizzly broke through. First, you know, Doughboys Cash Out, they did their thing with Jeezy as far as for the new generation. I'm talking about the new generation. Doughboys Cash Out did their stuff with Jeezy. But then, like 2016, T Grizzly popped, took off, went crazy. A little bit after that, a few factors started getting them hotter and hotter in Detroit. I say a big song out of Detroit that turned them up after the T Grizzly shit, the Sada Baby and Drago Block Party. And that video was so turned up, it was like going crazy all over the net. That opened up more eyes to Detroit. Then they had other people just dropping out of Detroit. So people just started fucking with the Detroit sound all of a sudden. And it was still people sleeping on it. These artists had their own industry there. Why didn't y'all go grab them and make them a part of the mainstream? Because y'all wait till shit gets hot at the labels. So when you tell us labels are not prioritizing rap, the labels don't ever know what the fuck is going on. They basing everything off of analytics now. Memphis always been hot though, WJ Brown. Shout out my boy. Hey, I'm gonna get you back on here in just a second, bro. There's a gang of lit Detroit artists, bro. There's a ton of them. You got Babyface Ray. You got 42 Doug. You got fucking Peasy. You got Icewear Vezzo. You got Skilla Baby. You got did I say GT? You got GT. You got fucking who else? Who else, man? I should have Payroll. Payroll still go crazy. And I should have more names on the top of my head because there's so many of them goddamn niggas. My bad, y'all. Baby Tron been turning up, going crazy. Who else been going crazy out of Detroit, man? Bro, it's so many of them niggas, bro. At one point in time, it was 15 niggas a nigga was jamming. They from Flint. Shout out to Flint, too. They got a mean-ass lineup out of Flint. Shout out to them boys. Free Rio. YNJ, nigga. Fucking all them niggas. All them niggas, man. The whole... every nigga out of Flint going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Louis Ray. All of them niggas out of Flint, man. Facts, BP. That's a fact. Shout out B&B the Pac-Man, too. That nigga's going crazy. You know what I'm saying? The labels go with a sound that they think is going to work. They're trying to make their money back as quick as possible. They play a role also, bro. V's. Why I ain't say V's? That's all I've been jamming. I've been jamming V's every day. That shit is crazy. That's why I hate when I do shit on the spot. Because, man, I've been jamming at V's every fucking day. This shit ain't for the weak, man. Nigga, I've been jamming that shit every fucking day, dog. V's shit going crazy. This is not a fire drill, nigga. But I'm saying, do y'all get what I'm saying? The labels dictate what's going to get signed. The labels dictate what everybody finna be listening to, bro. We don't. We create shit. But if they don't come pick it up, then it don't go to the next level. What has happened is It's so many rappers, they can't control the market on all levels like they used to. They can't grab everybody's ears like they used to. Ebro, I want to have a conversation with you or whoever. Any nigga that see me talking about this, bro, if you got a platform and you care about the culture and rap, because I see a lot of people shitting on the rappers right now because people are unappreciative because we taught to be that way. Rappers are cocky. Rappers can be cocky. Rappers can have attitudes. Rappers can be disrespectful. They can shit on people. They can stunt. They can be Hollywood everything. They can do that. At the same time, it has to be noted. Without the rappers, Ebro, when you make these type of comments, what are you going to do without rappers? What happens to Summer Jam without rappers? Are you just going to keep booking older acts? What happens to hip-hop media without rappers? You need rappers. Without rappers, bro, there's no podcast in rap and hip-hop sector. I'm not going to be around talking about Afrocentric music or Latin artists. I don't give a fuck about what they got going on in their life because we not from the same place. If you're from Puerto Rico, there's not a structure enough of y'all for us to even dialogue about. Y'all gonna push through some good music, some good hits, but we politic about it. Hip hop is different, bro. We talk about who got the best bars. We talk about who freestyling. We talking about who finna be up in the mix. Like, come on, bro. Why is people comparing shit that's outside of our genre to our genre? Stop comparing shit to hip hop. There's a million rappers. There's not a million of they artists. There's 300 rappers at least in my neighborhood, bro. The neighborhood I grew up in, the section I grew up in, I guarantee you there's 300 people that raps or have halfway dreams of becoming a rapper. How many people are dreaming of becoming an Afrocentric artist as opposed to rappers? Come on now. It doesn't matter. The rap, it don't matter if it, see, when I tell y'all certain things, you got to understand. It don't matter if you think the rappers are talented or not. It doesn't matter if you agree with their music or not. They're the heartbeat of the conversation. African, Caribbean, nor Afro beats can give us what hip-hop made from Black, Negro, American struggle and story. Hip-hop from the culture. The culture is part of history, lineage. Thank you, Elliot Malone, the vlog. Rappers are talking about what's going outside. They coming with the new slang, the new lingo. It's just right now, the game is so saturated because of streaming. And that's why the labels can't control the market no more. The labels can't control the market because they can't say focus all your attention on this specific artist. Some of it is on the artist. Artists now, they haven't adjusted 100% to what the climate is because nobody know what the climate is now. You want to know why they want to go to the Afrocentric beats and the Latin music? Because it's not an oversaturated market. It's going to stand out. We could go invest all this into that because it's going to connect and resonate to their people. It can be more monopolized. It can be more kept in one area. The fans ain't all scattered all over the place. When you have a rap festival, there's 50, 60 artists on the damn festival. Maybe more. Rolling Loud is throwing festivals with 60 acts on it damn near. Let me go to Rolling Loud. I'm going to count. Let me find one of their recent lineups, man, if they got it. They don't even got their tour dates on their shit. They done took all their dates down. Damn. Hold on. Miami day 3. Hold on. I'm finna find it. I want to know how many artists are getting booked on Rolling Loud, bro. Because all that shit matters. Day 1 set times. Come on. Bro, there's so many goddamn artists that go to Rolling Loud that people know of. These artists have buzzes and followings, bro. Okay. Friday, July 21st. They had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. They had 37 acts on July 21st booked. 37 rap acts for Rolling Loud. That was on a Friday. I don't know how many on Saturday and I don't know how many on Sunday, but it looked like it's the same amount. So they booked over 100 artists to perform in one weekend. If you are more than a little bit of a casual fan, you're going to be able to name 50. 50 of these artists have recognizable faces, bro. Turn me up on the lights, man. Turn me up. Turn me up. Get up in here with the emojis. Turn me up with the yeah, and then we gonna get into that in a second. I ain't even take it there yet. Cause it sounds like they saying fuck you niggas. When they say rappers, they're like, oh, we ain't fucking with you niggas no more. And when I say niggas, I'm talking about African Americans. African Americans. We not fucking with you niggas no more. So if it's 100 artists booked on the flyer, if you're a little bit more of a casual rap fan, which a lot of people are, 50 of them have recognizable names. Can anybody name 50 Afrocentric artists? I want to know. Turn me up, though. And emojis, like. We need the participation. We ain't tripping off the donations. We need feedback, bro. If you ain't at work, if you at the house chilling, get up in and tap in, bro. I'm tapping in with y'all. I'm just trying to get an understanding. I need this shit to be made sense to me. I'm turned up about it because I see the shots being taken at the culture and taken at the people. I know a lot of niggas don't care, but I get fucked up at times. I'll be really caring about this shit. I can't name 50 artists. I can't name 50 Afrocentric artists. I don't even know what all falls under Afrocentric. And this is not no knock to Afrocentric artists. I gain nothing from going against them or I'm not trying to stop no motion they having. I'm just saying, don't compare our motion with their motion because they in their own lane and we in ours. When you put out these blanket statements without addressing the real issues, it makes it seem like rappers are the problem when the rappers don't control nothing. These rappers don't even own their own YouTube channels, bro. They don't even. We're not prioritizing rap anymore. Ebro, these labels don't even let these artists own their own YouTube channels, bro. So if you don't need rap and you don't care about rap, give all these rappers they shit back and let them be independent. And give them the resources. Give them access to the top level playlist. You're not going to do that. Give them access to the radio. You're not going to do that. So it's like y'all have a control of the market. Y'all control the sound. Y'all control the music that's going to be released. Y'all put the money and the marketing behind the music that's going to be released. But then you blame the rappers when it fails. That don't make sense to me. That don't make sense to me, bro. It'll never make sense to me. Turn me up, dog. If I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. The labels look at the blogs now, and they don't even let the artists. They talk about, man, there's no artists doing millions of views anymore. It's so many rappers to choose from. And once a rapper get a few views, if a rapper drop one song that do numbers on TikTok, somebody trying to sign them. It's niggas that be talking about, man, they need to sign me. Nigga, you ain't even, bro. And they got labels reaching out to them and they not doing numbers. Nigga shit, don't be. I'm looking at some shit, bro. This shit, I'm not even gonna say nobody's name because I don't want to get into no bullshit with no niggas. But these niggas be thinking they bigger than what they is, and I'm like, bro, I'm looking at the numbers, and your shit is not something that, unless a nigga want to develop you as an artist, nigga, you not that nigga. You not that nigga, dog. Like a lot of these niggas not them niggas, but the labels is trying to get on niggas so early, bro, because they don't know what's what. They just trying to have shit on paper just in case it do blow. They ain't letting niggas fully develop yet. My bad, y'all. None of these female rapping at the moment have natural talent. Uh, you know, I don't have an issue with these female rappers making money. Get y'all money. Do what y'all do, entertain. Now, if you have a daughter right now, and they listening to this music, do like my mother did when I would listen to all the street shit. I've been listening to rap music. I was 5 years old, so my people always kept me understood, especially my T lady. Hey, don't ever let me hear you cursing. I bet not ever have an adult An adult should never come tell me that they heard you cursing. And you should not be cursing. I was a nigga that grew up getting ass whoopings and getting put on punishment. But all the female rap is the same now. It's ratchet rap. Girls are rapping about getting getting abortions or getting Plan Bs. They're rapping about that now. And by me saying that and pointing that out, me acknowledging that rappers are like, they're talking about getting Plan Bs and abortions like, and it's just a reference, it's just entertainment. But if I say, damn, that's what rap has become for females now, I'm going to be deemed as a hater. The labels push the bullshit into rap and hip hop. Right or wrong. Did these labels not try to push Lil Nas X on us? I don't consider that nigga Lil Nas X a rapper. I ain't never heard that. I've only heard one of the nigga songs, but I didn't hear what a rap was in that on it. Did he rap on? Did Lil Nas X rap on Old Town Road? Yes or no? The labels put the money behind that and made that take off. It doesn't get to that level unless they say it does, bro. Those three guys that y'all see on the cover art, on the thumbnail, those three guys. I thought I was charging my phone. Hold on. Hold on. Rap is the most creative sound. Nobody can fuck with rap's creativity, bro. No music genre. There is no music genre that can come close to rap's creativity. Shout out to Phoenix, all right. That's 100, my boy. What the fuck I'm looking for, my nigga? No. Oh, that thumbnail. Yeah. I'm gonna have to get it off my page. We finna get it. My bad, y'all. I'm getting something together real quick. I put these dudes in there. These three white guys. These are the CEOs. These are the CEOs. These are the managers of the culture. These three guys right here. Him, and him. These are the three. These are three of the top guys of the music industry. So people be like, because we only care about rap. We only think about rap music, but they over all music. There's so many other type of artists signed to these labels, but we don't give a fuck about them. That doesn't mean that their music is bad. That doesn't mean that their music is bad because it's subjective. But we don't listen to that shit. But because we are African Americans, we black, these are the guys. When you sign to one of those labels, these are the 3 CEOs. They're not the owners, they're the CEOs. So when I say CEOs, that mean they in control of the day-to-day operations, basically. Not the day-to-day operations, but they make executive decisions. Do those 3 guys look like they know what's going on with us on the street level for real? I need some answers on that question. Do those 3 guys look like they know what's going on with us on the street level for real? No, they don't. See, the industry can no longer influence the underground like they used to. They can't influence the underground. They can't control the rap and hip hop market as much as they used to. Are they still controlling it? Yes. Are they in control of the playlist? Yes. But that's where they invest in their money in. You have to think. They're not investing money into artists that are not theirs. They're investing their money into the artists that are theirs. And you know why the artists ain't selling as much anymore? Because there's so many. It's so many artists. It's more than one thing, bro. It's more than one. It's media becoming watered down. It's social media becoming watered down. It's radio becoming watered down. It's part of it. Hey, the music don't. But who fault is that? Who fault is it that songs went from 3 minutes to 2 minutes? Who fault is that? We didn't make that happen. A few people started doing it. It became a trend. The label went with the trend. Music is free. But see, they trying to compare a whole genre to what 3 artists in another genre was doing. If you could book 50 known Afrobeat artists on a festival, let's say they had a festival called Afrobeats, like how they got Rolling Loud. Let's call it Rolling Afro, Rolling African in Latin. If they had 100 artists on that flyer, if they oversaturate the market and start signing up a bunch of Afro artists, guess what? That will eventually get a fade away too. I guarantee it. But you see what they do? They try to run what they think is hot. And they gonna go invest their money into a bunch of shit that they think is hot. Same thing they did with drill. When drill got hot, they went to Chicago and tried to sign every drill rapper that they could. You go to New York, the New York drill scene, once one got signed, they went over there and signed the rest of them. Come on now. Come on. Ebro has a very powerful position in this game. You at Hot 97 and you at Apple Music. Your people got to take some slack too, Ebro. The labels have to take responsibility too because they misread, they mismarketed. It's not about how bad or good the music is. They selecting the music to put out. And then they clearly not investing in the music as much as they used to. Rappers are, bro, some of these rappers are dropping projects and I'm knowing they not putting out enough with it. Niggas need to have like 7 music videos now. The labels should be telling the artists, hey, bro, if you're going to sign over here, every album, we're going to be dropping a music video for each one. Every song going to need a music video with it. You got to do it like that. But these niggas be focused. I don't know what they be on. But at least for half the album, you at least got to come with 4 videos an album, bro. GT Massive says, enough time has passed since the start of hip hop. The executives have learned how to control the music market. The fear being the independent entertainers on social media platforms drives them. Yep. Come on. So I want to get some feedback. I need real feedback. Anybody want to join? You can join. Let's talk about it. I want to have a conversation with Ebro, bro. Yes, I feel like music could be more creative. Keeping it 1,000, but we not gonna throw this all on the artists. Like, nah, nigga, they going to what the labels is putting the money behind. I do feel like the artists could be more that, but guess what? The game changed. We no longer have social media mess the game up. It's not the artist's fault we don't have attention spans anymore. The game changed, bro. We know this, right? That ain't the artist's fault the game changed. We don't even process an album because there's so many. We don't go to the CD stores no more. It's like, hey, bro, I'm not even really going to jam this nigga album unless I just really fuck with him like that. If anybody want to join, let me know. Turn this up, man. Now, even out, man, it take me some time to get through a whole album because I find a song I like, and I just keep repeating that whole. But like Babyface Ray, I let his shit ride through. I let V shit ride through. I let Money Man shit ride through. I let Mozzie shit ride through when he dropped. Who else I be just letting ride through when they drop some shit, bro? That new Rod Wave is fire too. I forgot that new Rod Wave. That whole hard, bro. Rod Wave still talk. Rod Wave be talking that shit, bro. Facts. But that's the thing. People see what the people gravitating to now. You can see everything. So guess what? When you can see what the people gravitating to, you like, damn, if it worked for him, it might work for me. The game been over where, hey, every region got a sound. Ain't nobody bought an album in over 10 years. Shit, nigga, we in 2023. Nigga, 2013, it was over. 2013, it was over. I want to know who told Ebro to put out that statement. Didn't nobody tell him to put it out. He chose to put that out. They didn't tell Ebro to tweet that. Somebody might have told him that, but when he put it out, it's a blanket statement, bro. It don't speak to nothing. It don't say nothing because it's not, bro, there's not one thing. Making better music, if you make better music, that's not going to solve the problem of the music business right now, bro. Making better songs does not mean you're going to sell out arenas. Y'all do know that, right? You can put out a hell of a project, a dope project, but you have to have the right tools to be able to get to the point where you can sell out in the arena, bro. You have to have marketing. You have to have money. You have to have a team. You have to have 100 other things, bro, to get to the point where you can sell out in the arena. The radio got to be behind you. Now, you have those gems of people who can do it on their own, of course. We're not going to deny that. But those are far through, you know what I'm saying? Far thick and thin. Hey, who want to tap in real quick, bro? I did want to speak on this subject. I want this to be documented. Ebro, let me know what's up. Or whoever's in the game who got some feedback, bro, come tap in with Ant. Years ago, the A&R started telling artists put more R&B in their music. You couldn't get the label to support without softening up. Come on. If they did do that GT Massive, that's one thing, for sure. Then all the A&Rs did. Now they just pay attention to the blogs. Well, come say that. That's what I'm saying. They can't control the market as much as they used to. Their profit margin ain't the same for them, so they don't want to put that much money into the artists. I know who I need to get an interview with. I know who I need to get an interview with now. I know who I need to talk to. I know who I need to talk to now. I'm going to try to make that happen real soon. I'm going to keep that on the hush. One person I need to holler at. So I'm just saying, bro, everybody going to have different. I'm just saying all these conversations, bro, they just divide us. I put on Instagram today. I said, the most powerful weapon, media, has done it again. Got everybody going in interviews saying rap fell off, pinned the male versus female rap convo, and the OGs versus the young artists, keeping the confusion going that no either genre has. Really, I meant other genre. They've done it. They've created the conversation. Yeah, we only do the verses, bro. I'm saying, do y'all hear anybody else comparing each other's music or any other genres comparing the male versus the female artists? Do y'all hear the Latin and the Afro artists, male versus female? Do y'all hear that? Ebro, Afro artists, are you going to grill those artists the same way you grill the rappers? No, you're not. Are you gonna grill the way that you grilled the Afro the hip hop artists? Are you gonna grill those other artists that come up there to Hot 97 the same way? No. Let's watch some of these moments that Ebro has had at Hot 97.
I was bringing up Mass Appeal, DJ Premier.
You go New York beats for him?
Oh, he making me rap on that?
Yo, you can't ever say that about a Premier beat, though. You're like, you making me rap on that.
I'm trash.
But see, I do that to your young cats to see what really
hey,
picked up.
You know what I mean? I'm too young.
No, you're not.
No.
I'm not into that.
In my mind, if you can rap on any beat. The era I'm from, when a DJ throws on a beat, if you on the stage or the spotlight is on, you're not sitting up there curating and picking the beat and all of that. You know what I'm saying? If you want to rap, you rap. It's just drums.
Yeah. Nothing else.
Yeah, right.
Y'all little niggas like.
Let Lil Uzi put a song out with drums right now.
What do you mean with drums? You don't use drums?
Yeah, but it's 808s.
That's it.
Because they're all 808 and heartbreak dudes. They all just want to move.
Yeah.
This is why you want to know that there's a huge disconnect between the adults and kids of hip hop.
Yeah.
The album that most adults, not me, but the album that most adults said, this shit sucks. I don't ever want to hear this from Kanye West again. The kids were all like, this is finally the Kanye West I was waiting for. Boom, hip hop divides.
DJ Drama made a point to say if a 90s rapper had come up, we wouldn't have thrown on Houdini.
When Rockefeller was coming up here, y'all wasn't throwing on Sugar Hill Gang beat. You know, y'all was throwing on beats that were relatable to the time.
Facts.
That's a strong argument.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, great argument.
Yeah, it's the hip. What would happen if you to do that on phone?
Great argument.
Or Flex would have looked at you like, yo, what's this?
Great argument.
The conversation could really end when Primo was like, man, let that boy live. Because not just from what happened with y'all, but then, you know, social media got involved and was like, yo, how can you disrespect the Primo like that? And
Primo said, let him live.
Yeah, Primo was responded, you know what I'm saying?
When Kodak Black pulled up, I had heard a lot of crazy stuff about Kodak and things, his antics, and seen some things. So I already kind of knew that he was the type of person that's going to do what he wants to do, say what he's going to say, whether it's disrespectful or not. But I really like his music, and I was actually sad that this interview went the way it went. My intention was honestly to address the serious nature of the allegations against him without having to go into it. When you look at all the stuff that you got on your rap sheet, right?
The way you said it, Ebro, was kind of like aggressive, bro. You giving a nigga a hoe ass look, bro. See, we Southern niggas, bro. You don't even give a nigga no look like this, Ebro.
You've been charged with. How much do you take accountability for?
How much do you take accountability for about an open case? What kind of question is that, nigga? And you was a grown man then when this happened. You asking a nigga about an open case, how much of that do you take accountability for? And you told him, well, you know, your case is still open. We not going to get in too much into that. But how much of it do you take accountability for? That's the disconnect, my nigga. The fuck is wrong with you, bro? Like,
how much was it your circumstances, right? Because a lot of things happen with people where they come from.
Come on.
Shit, when you look at me, you won't even like think. I be walking around smiling like.
The way he handled it was to try to curse at other people on the show and act like he was going to be in control of our show. So that's not going to fly ever in life. Looking at all your cases and everything you've been through, and I know the recent one right now is very sensitive, and with respect to, you know, everybody involved in that case, you know, we can't get into details today. But, you know, we take sexual assault here serious.
Bro, if that was the case, you shouldn't have had him on there if you ain't want to talk about it, bro. You shouldn't have had him on there if you ain't want to talk about him.
And we can't, you know, get into details, but we hope, you know, to have you back so we can have a deeper conversation about that, because, you know, it's a serious topic. We're hearing these stories a lot.
One thing we were talking about on the show today that for some reason I just have a hunch that you would care about. The idea that landing on the moon was a conspiracy.
Hey, Rosenberg, when you talking to niggas, we don't give a fuck about that shit, bro. We don't give a fuck about no aliens, no on the moon shit. Niggas will go with that shit sometime, but that's a fucked up rebound question, Rosenberg. If nobody told you that shit, I have no issue with y'all. I'm going to just school y'all on how niggas think. When you done pissed me off already, because you talking about this open case, bro, you got to think. If a nigga innocent and it's in the media that he possibly did a sexual assault case, he's saying he ain't do. I know I'm gonna be pissed off. I don't even want to talk about that shit, bro. And you know I don't want to talk about it. So you asking me, now I'm upset. My mood fucked up. And your rebound question is us landing on the moon?
Kodak, do you believe that our moon landing in 1969 actually took place?
What the fuck y'all talking about?
You seem upset that I brought it up.
I feel like sometimes when niggas like be going through shit, like y'all be entertained by bullshit. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Or like change the subject, I'm finna walk out.
We'll change which subject?
That's whatever. Like,
Well, no, they tried to change the subject. They was talking about the moon landing.
that's bullshit too. So talk about something else.
Well, I was saying, I think
We don't have to talk about nothing else. We could be done right here.
All right, we're going.
What's about?
You won't tell me what to talk about on my show. My job is not to cater to artists' egos. Not everybody get along. So that's just that. I don't know the relationship between Khaled and Syph, but I know it goes back. And basically, Syph was feeling how he was feeling, and he wanted to voice that.
I told you boss was gonna come in at the same time so they could try to strong arm us. 2J1 said we have to have a meeting. Now we gotta have a meeting.
So
Now
listen,
people
boy,
watch.
y'all really need a
Khaled,
meeting.
hang on.
That's a
Khaled,
whole
hang
nother
on.
show.
Khaled,
Ebro, that's
hang on.
another show.
It's sad too.
Just let it go.
Just let it go. Just let it go. I just want to set up for the audience that Cypher Sounds and Khaled are supposedly brothers. Came up in the
Absolutely.
game.
No, we ain't supposedly. We are brothers. I supported
However,
from day one.
However,
It's hard. He's big now. I can't. Simon, Ebro, I got. Yo, this is a keep it real show, right?
Yeah,
So, no, Cypher's just big now. He was doing his comedy. He got the #1 morning show. And maybe the jokes got to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
Hey, we still here? Nah, bro, that nigga Ebro had their energy by itself already. Ebro already had their energy by itself, bro. And that shit weak, dog. That shit weak, bro. And that shit tight to them niggas, though. That shit be tight to them niggas.
he got gas. Oh, he's definitely gas.
in the game and in life, I think friends, people grow apart. People don't communicate for a while. Think about your friends. Your friend might have hit you and you was like, yo, I'm gonna hit you back. And then you forget, but you don't think that person's not your friend. And you don't even know if that person at that time really needs you or needs to hear from you.
because I've texted Cypher before. I was in Harlem. Tuned into a show.
You know what? You're right.
I texted for.
You're right.
Never got a reply.
You're right. I forgot. You're right. I do get text messages when I'm on the fucking radio. I play my shit. No, only from 5 to 7 on Saturday.
Cypher, let me help
you.
Cypher, can I help you out?
Shut the fuck up.
Cypher, can I help you out?
5 to
Cypher,
7 p.m. on a Saturday. We in Harlem. Shout us out.
Cypher, can I help you?
Cypher, play the song.
Cypher, can I help you out?
Only ever play the song.
Hold on, Cypher. Hold on. No, listen. Don't ever disrespect me.
Well, how am I
Don't
disrespecting
ever disrespect me.
Let's go.
Don't get it twisted.
What's twisted?
I got love, but don't play with me.
It was many of our interviews here at Hot 97 that helped him realize how funny and entertaining he was just in his catchphrases beyond his ability to put records together. So I think that's manifested well for his bank account and his brand.
It's part of suffering from success, I get, because that's a liar.
No,
that's bad. That's my friend. That's a liar. That's a lie. This is a lie. Ebro, you stop.
Congratulations, you played yourself. You're a liar. All of those segments, they come from great.
Nobody is looking at Hot 97 right now, right? Nobody really. This is a platform with 3 million subs going on 4, right? Right. You want to know why they not getting views? Which I want to be clear, I don't focus on views. I don't base your content off of views. Right? Because I know that numbers can be inflated off of different things, clickbait, titles, controversial stuff. But let's be for real. Who wakes up and says, I need to go to Hot 97? I don't ever hear anybody in the streets talking about Hot 97. The only podcast radio station that get talked about, or the only radio station platform that gets talked about, is Breakfast Club. For real, for real. Shout out to Big Boy, but I look at Big Boy as more like a personality, but I know that's like a radio station too. And shout out to the ones that it's a few on the West Coast that radio stations, but I don't look at them as radio stations. But Hot 97 at one point was in competition with the Breakfast Club. They got the subs, they got the advertising, they got the backing, but nobody is coming to y'all for anything hip-hop anymore. Nobody. Why is that? Why is that? Because you have to have a personality. You have to embrace. You have to rock. You've got to get out there and get in front of shit. Now, let's be for real. Trick Daddy got the, Trick Daddy got the whatchamacallit shit down. I mean, not Trick Daddy, Funk Flex. Funk Flex got the whatchamacallit shit down, the freestyle shit. I still be tapped into that. They still do Summer Jam. Shout out to that. But, bro, ain't nobody talking about Hot 97 in no facet right now, bro. Ebro got a position in this game because of the platforms he's been a part of, but it's like, bro, you got to be more direct when you speak about shit like that, bro, because that can be taken in several ways. You got to let niggas know what you mean by that statement, bro. This ain't no beef. This ain't no beef. I don't have time to be disrespecting you, but I don't like that statement. I feel disrespected by that tweet, Ebro. I took that tweet as disrespect. I'm going to keep it 1,000. I've been wanting to get out here and let it out. The conversation going on in rap, the male versus female rap, which should never be compared. Y'all know goddamn well these female rappers cannot out-rap male rappers. They can't. They got the push right now. It's not oversaturated. Can't nobody name 10 hot female rappers. Can y'all name 10 hot female rappers right now? And name a song from them. The male rappers, we got male rappers who've been doing it for 10 years plus that are still hot today. Future was doing it 10 years ago. He's still that nigga when he dropped today. Come on. Kodak Black, when he drop a project, if they get behind it, push it, and market it, it's going crazy. Come on. Shout out Cole. Joy Maurice TV, facts. Facts. That's what I'm saying. The females are entertaining, bro. The females are entertaining, but why are we comparing a marketing scheme with actual rapping? We know Sexy Red can't rap with none of these rappers. Salute, get your money though, Sexy Red, do your thing, but I'm just talking about the conversations, bro. The dialogue around it. And all the females are pushing the ratchet shit right now. So why compare the male and female rappers when we know there's nothing to really compare? They not held to the same standard. If it came out today that Sexy Red don't write her own music, nobody gives a flying fuck. They don't care. Come on. They pushing the fuck out the females right now. Because guess what? It ain't that many of them. It ain't that many of them. It ain't that many female rappers to push right now. So guess what? It's easier to get them out in front of the eyes when you got so select. She said she the female Gucci. No, not at all. Sexy Red is not the female Gucci. Gucci Mane can really rap. Sexy Red put her grind in, though. We not go downplay because she had been working. She had been working. She put her grind in. She on some street shit. Yes, salute her. But to say you the female Gucci Mane, no. Gucci was spitting. Gucci was going crazy. Gucci was working with other artists. City Girls. Lil Yachty was writing their music for them. If it came out, somebody wrote Sexy Red music for her, which I don't think they do, niggas would be fucked up. Niggas wouldn't care. Females wouldn't care. If we heard that somebody wrote Gucci Mane music for him, we'd be like, get the fuck out of here. No, that's why I keep saying let her cook. And that's the problem. When you give real critiques, it's seen as hate. It's seen as hate, Martez. Martez, when I say what I say about a female rapper, it's like, hey, you trying to block the shine. I'm not mad at it. I'm just saying. I have no issue with Sexy Red. I like, do your thing. She entertaining. Get rich. She turned up. But I'm not going to sit up here. I'm just saying, niggas keep saying the females running the rap game. They running the rap game. They're being marketed and promoted the most right now, bro. They on the blogs every day. If you follow the blogs, then you going to be like, yeah, man, the females is running rap because they post everything the females do on the blogs all day. All day long, if you're looking at the rap blogs, you're going to see the female rappers. You're going to see Cardi B. You're going to see Glorilla. You're going to see Mulatto. Them the main three right now. Then you're going to see Young Miami. Then you will see JT a little bit. You're going to see them all. Sexy Red pulls her wig off her head. That's viral on the internet. Sexy Red shows her dirty feet. That's viral on the internet. Sexy Red goes in an interview and says she has caught an STD. That's viral on the internet. Glorilla goes in an interview and says she likes her niggas to nut on her food. That's viral. That's on every blog. Glorilla goes on the internet and says anything. Something about, yeah, a lot of people don't fuck with me. I ain't tripping off no friends. I only had 5 people in my classroom anyways. That's viral. And like I say, it's room for these girls in the rap game. I'm not saying it's not. Like, do y'all thing. Get y'all money. Go up. I'm just talking about the conversation of the females being put against the males. It makes entirely no sense. It's a whole marketing ploy with these female rappers. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Media is a part of the problem of where rap is at right now, too. I just seen today a whole storyline got created. And I seen it, bro. The little slime life shawty shit. Did y'all see that shit today? Y'all turn us up, man. Turn us up. If anybody want to join, let's go. Let's talk rap. Let's talk hip hop. The rap game is not through, bro. The rap game will never be through. the rap game will never be through. I don't have a problem finding good music. I listen to what I listen to. I'm cool with this Babyface Ray. I'm cool with this G Perico. I'm cool with this V's. I'm cool with this Money Man. Facts. Sexy Red say she the raw dog queen and that goes viral. And they know that. It's part of the marketing ploy, bro. That's all part of Sexy Red's marketing ploy. They know exactly what they doing, bro. They know the cleanup. They waiting on the cleanup. Y'all think that Sexy Red can't go out right now and change her whole image? They doing this. This is part of the play right now. Like, this is what the people love. This is what they own. This is what they fuck with me for. She's being herself, but she knows, like, hey, I can really go buy this outfit. I can go buy this outfit. Of course, Rick James, we know it. Shout out Rick James. He said she even said she playing a character. I been saw it. I been knew the girl was playing a character. She know exactly what she doing. That's a part of it. She know exactly what she's doing with her image. Y'all think she ain't made enough bag to go get a special designer dress when she go to the red carpet? Ask yourself that. Ask yourself that. Because I'm going to let my supporters in on something a little bit different. And it ain't even got to be no designer dress. A bitch can kill in a $30 dress and some $100 heels. $200 heels, depending on the bitch. $200 heels or $500 heels or whatever in a $100 dress or $40 dress, whatever. A bitch can get her point across, bro. Cause it ain't just rap. That's what I say. It ain't just rappers' fault. It ain't rappers' fault that the game went to what the game went to, bro. Like, niggas is telling niggas not to make TikTok songs, right? Not to make TikTok songs when, bro, the label ain't letting you putting out no album with 3-minute songs on it. Come on, AC. Talk about it. Talk about it. Talk about it. Let me play something for y'all real quick. I need to put these clothes in the dryer.
August 11th, 2023.
What show does that Ebro and them be having that come on? See what 50 Cent told.
Want something new. Yeah. Only female in there want one girl. No.
Of course.
It's been a long time with just one girl. So Nicki's job would probably be to fight that off.
Yeah, she supported Cardi B. She supported Cardi B yesterday. She celebrated Cardi B. We all celebrated Cardi B yesterday. Nicki tweeted in support. Another New Yorker. Enjoy this moment. They might have been supposed to. She's supposed to. Because
I think it's interesting, but I think that would be the competitive nature of our culture. We started off competing. You probably felt like there was a competition for a second and then said, nah, because this is this. You see what I'm saying? Like, what it does is what Cardi does is so amazing for our culture. It means there is no rules. It means nothing. It's a wild, wild west out here. Yeah. Because Love and Hip Hop was the graveyard. If you saw you on there, it meant you was finished. That was part of her ascension. Her step up. Right.
And she left at the right time.
But coming through that direction, it goes, whoa. So now it won't be the only one. Because the visibility of the show allows it changes the whole perspective of the platform to me. Like, what Mona Scott, what she's doing with reality television over there.
But she, you know, Cardi B finessed Instagram nicely.
Yeah, she did.
Whole culture, it's whole culture. The things that you were saying for shock value, it connected the whole culture. And it was entertaining.
It's crazy. Why do y'all think we landed on this conversation? See, God be working. God be working, don't he? 50 Cent shuts down Ebro. The algorithm for chaos. Who been in here the last 5 minutes? Who was in here when we were just having a discussion about female rap, bro? I click a random video with 50 Cent and Ebro, and it says 50 Cent shuts down Ebro. And 50 Cent is talking about the shock value, whole culture, and rap now. This was 5 years ago. Who been in here? 50 Cent talked about this 5 years ago. The whole culture. It's shock value, whole culture. Crazy. It landed on that. Let's let that play. I'll be right back.
It means if you saw you on there, it meant you was finished in our culture.
That was part of her ascension. Her step up.
Right.
Like
Her going
And she
that,
left at the right time.
but
too.
coming through that direction, it goes, whoa. So now it won't be the only one. Because the visibility of the show allows it changes the whole perspective of the platform to me. Like, what Mona Scott and what she's doing with reality television over there.
But she, you know, Cardi B finessed Instagram nicely.
Yeah, she did.
Whole culture, it's whole culture. The things that you were saying for shock value, it connected the whole culture. And it was entertaining because they're not familiar with what you're saying. I think when Big was designing Kim, he was designing that.
Yeah.
A lot of times the things in the lyrics were saying, you gotta have the money to fuck with me. Like that was the overall premise of the Lil' Kim format. And then when that record, she had the jump off with the Lost Boys, and I think it missed its mark because it wasn't as sexy as she actually was designed.
Hardcore was her base.
That's when Kim does that, they can't beat her at that. She's better than all of them at that. You know what I'm saying? And I listen to the records, like I've heard things that she didn't even release yet.
Well, you heard new Little Kim record.
Yeah, like, well, then I knew now because how long ago I listened to him. But I've heard music from her during the time period we was out running around like in Vegas and stuff. And she was out hanging out with Floyd and play the music and stuff. She has some different things. I don't think they just go home and just don't do it no more. Like they're doing it, just not releasing it as much because they want to make sure that it's a real presentation for the public. And then for me, I think you gotta take the shots. Our old business would say, sustain your mystique or your mystery about you by dipping. You may see me at no point. Like my music took off too fast for me to be out. And remember, say we everywhere. You never did. They couldn't pay me. They couldn't pay me to be there. Why would I go for free when they would pay somebody to be there? I pay somebody on Instagram to be there, right? So at that point, you're going, wait. My first album took off. I sold 1.7 million records in 2 weeks.
I'm not gonna be in every club.
No, I'm not gonna be in the nightclub. My music will be there. But I won't be there. They're gonna pay me. I'm in stadiums and sheds and stuff like that. If you're going, like, when the last time you see Jay pop up at a nightclub?
And if he does pop up, there's no pre-promotion at all.
Yeah, it's really recreational.
Yeah,
fully recreational.
And it's that at that point, he's going to watch these people
To see what's happening.
Yeah, you got to see what's happening. It's almost research for what he did in the next move.
Were you happy about Jay's last album? Did you like how it sounded?
I thought it was too smart.
Yeah, you said that. You said it was like it didn't connect, and I was like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, look, it's in my car right now.
You listening to it?
I'm listening to the records. I still like the records. I mean, it's look.
But isn't it great to have hip hop in that space where we ain't got to give a fuck about what's
no, you don't gotta look and make the record based on somebody else's record. Yeah, that's the more creative part of it. Like you see the kids that make a record, it don't sound like nothing else is there, and it works. Then you have your moment because there's no duplicate. You can only get that from there. Then like what Jay was doing on the record was more maturity in the actual music. You can take that out because it's youth culture. Hip hop is youth driven, right? And as far as the lyrics are concerned in the actual record, this is why I listen to it because you can listen to Jay records for fucking Lord knows how long and just start picking up new stuff that you did. Because you heard it and you know the words, but you're like, oh, you see how you wrote that? Like, you know what I'm saying?
So when you say it was too smart for what the traditional.
No. Traditionally, it would have came in and been a quality piece of work. What it is right now for the audience, the kids that are out actively now involved in the culture, driving what's hot and what's not. You see how that went quiet quick? They had the best marketing campaign. You got 444 all over the place, but who you here playing it?
Us.
It's in my car. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
But
it's
I
not
think with the
Once
way
you go in the
consumption
rooms.
happens now, though, I think with the way consumption happens now with streaming, right, on people's phones, you're not going to see like that record. None of Jay's records are going to be club records. None of those records are going to be things that people with the window. I mean, even though I've seen people play the Damian Marley joint a little bit or whatever.
How do you gauge a hit record then?
Me personally,
Yeah.
I look at a number of factors. I look at clubs, I look at streams, I look at Shazam, I look at. I mean, obviously we play it. I use my gut and be like, yo, this needs to be played. You know what I'm saying?
Look, if you said,
And then also with Hove, or when you put out a record, you have certain marquee artists that when they put out a record, because of who they are in our culture, it's going to get played. Like it just.
it gets the airplay, like expected to get the airplay. But what I'm saying is, as soon as those records, the hit records, if not all of the CD, there's something that is supposed to be made to play. You feel what I'm saying? Whether it's to play at radio, so it's a huge hit, or it's to play in nightlife and everything else, there, it has to be. Or what is it? What is the record? Like, I don't know what.
Well, here's the question: why, at Hove's point in his career, why does he need to be consumed by young people? Like, if they don't like it,
he doesn't need to do. That's where you were wrong. Need.
He doesn't need it.
He doesn't need to do anything. It's something additional, and it's for him to get back into his own. You think that goes away? Like, it doesn't go away. The competitive part of the line that he said with the about why. He said,
Well, put money to the ear. We don't call money. Call that money.
let's tell you how your son playing.
No, the other one, your future.
Oh yeah.
Your son playing football with your stepdad in the future, whatever.
Why?
I think it was a learning moment.
No,
About
it's
being
just
a
hip
parent.
hot. It's a line. It's a line, and I would have passed on the line.
It was a parental
There was
learning
no
moment.
reason. There was no reason to do that.
Well, so what was?
Damn, I forgot about that. Do y'all remember that shit? It's crazy because my kinfolk just told us last night we was talking about the future and Jay-Z back and forth. We was talking about the future and Jay-Z back and forth, and it was, yeah, that nigga did make the line about future, about Jay-Z did say the line about the nigga throwing your son footballs and shit with Russell Wilson. Damn, that's crazy. Nah, 50 Cent on some shit.
So what was the reason?
It's just the competitive side of hip hop.
To be in right
and
now.
And they threw the shot, just to throw the shot. It's going away. They're gonna respond to it.
It's trolling.
Right? It's like, look, you don't really want to say what it is because of how you see it.
Ooh, it's just me.
It's trolling. Can someone please bring us plastic red coupon? Where's the caviar? And you know what? Tell us exactly, man, what you see in that face, man. You know what it is.
No, I thought
Don't blame me. For New York City hip hop.
It is your fault.
He was the program director.
No,
He did not play that music.
No, I
This is
supported
who
you.
they should be
I
looking for.
supported you. It's your fault. And then you threatened to have me beat up, and I was like, so what? Nigga, this is what it is. You fucked
Because
up.
I'm like, look, how you gonna mess it up and just say I did?
I know you played a party, bro. That's what he's saying.
That's what he did.
He's full of shit.
He goes, look, the program that all of the artists that made records in that time span, you mean to tell me they didn't play because my records were good?
No, a lot of them.
They
There was
didn't play.
there was
The
actually a
program
lot.
director didn't
No, there
play.
was actually a lot of people who had hits during that time. A lot of people in New York had
Okay,
hits during that time.
who?
Jim had his during that time. Cam had his during that time. Max B had his during that time.
Post Jaw, you're saying?
Yeah, this 50 Cent G Unit run. There was a lot of people. I mean, Busta obviously he's Busta, but he was Busta before that.
Yeah, Busta always had hits. You know, and if he don't look like Busta Rhymes to me, it ain't gonna be a hit. He's a visual artist. I always like to watch him.
One of the best.
More than
Bro, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy.
to listen. Right. You know what I'm saying? So when that's what he just got to go back and get himself.
And by the way, and also during that time, we lost Stack Bundles, who was on his way. Stack Bundles was on his way.
But you said the New York City hip hop died. I didn't shoot it.
No,
You
no,
did it.
No, you
Because
pulled it
nobody
apart.
else got-
You pulled it apart. You had everybody beefing with you. Anybody did a record with Joe or Ja was beefing with you.
Now listen.
And you
Because
pulled it apart. At a time when we could have had unity and everybody came, the marquee
No, we could
artists,
not.
not the new artists, the marquee artists did not want to work
Check this
together.
out. Listen, look. We could not have had unity at that point. See, because we have real issues going on. Things are different in that time span. So what happens is because John and them was successful first, people had already developed their relationships and had their look. Angie, I would watch her when we interview, and she would be uncomfortable. They played Monopoly together and stuff like that. I knew all of it. You understand? Like I look and I'm like, I like Angie. She never did nothing to me in my career. But I know that they have the relationship, and I'm going, it was cool. Every time we spoke, I look and go, and she loves Jay-Z. She loves it.
Yeah, but you and Jay know.
He said they play Monopoly together. Hey, this is sick. Hey, man. Hey, I gotta go to 56 show, man, too. Hold on. They
Because
say,
I did the album in 3 days.
In 3 days.
Yeah. Yeah, from scratch.
Now, if y'all don't know, Lupe is a wordsmith, the rappers'
Don't
favorite
do that.
rappers.
Don't do that. I have hit records. I had
No,
you
wait,
dance to at
but I was
birthday
gonna say the
parties.
reason that you could do it in 3 days is because you're always staying sharp.
I like how you tried to clean that up.
No, but that's where I was really going.
Stop
Because
throwing me-
sometimes, no, see,
Stop throwing me to the underground. Because I did that.
In 3 days.
Yeah.
.3 days is because you're always staying sharp.
I like how you tried to clean that up.
No, but that's where I was really going.
Stop
Because
throwing me-
sometimes, no, see,
Stop throwing me to the underground. Because I did the album in 3 days.
In 3 days.
Yeah. Yeah, from scratch.
now,
man, they getting on Ebro ass, boy. Seen that Ebro on Hot 97. Compilation of Ebro insulting his guest. Let's look at that real quick, man. I don't know why, Ebro, it's just your night tonight, my nigga. I don't like that tweet, bro. That tweet, I don't like it. Hold on.
Ebro is an old man. Who's that? No, but see, I'm laughing. I'm doing ain't a joke. But you have to understand it is though, because you just sat here and tried to tell me that I should think you're serious. When you have people constantly telling you ain't shit, constantly telling like how you coming at me with that? You think I haven't been through this before? Have I had no money? Have parents with no money? Of course, I came from a poor family. You know what I'm saying? So I can remember being a kid and watching Vanilla Ice, and it made me smile.
I can't hear this shit.
I love it. Meeting white people that act quote unquote black, right? It's not me. But maybe your mentality where you kind of put everybody in boxes. Maybe,
Y'all can hear that shit? I can't hear that shit.
What he represents. But the music sounds pretty good to me. Say don't wait, don't think so fine. Are you ever gonna change the Serena Williams phrase or something? I don't plan on. You don't keep those. Yeah.
Bro, what's that interview platform that Ebro got, bro? All right, I can't find nothing else to really tap in on. Ebro, man, I want you to I really just want Ebro and people when they speak on the culture and you tweet, bro, these things come off as offensive because I take it as when you say rappers, you talking to niggas, bro. And when you say that for the labels, it's like rap is a black culture, dog. Y'all be want to try to act like it's not. And when I say black, African American, bro, this is an African American culture. So when you come when you say, hey man, these labels ain't looking to sign rappers no more, that's coming off as, hey, we not fucking with you niggas no more. Cause that's what they look at us as, bro. I don't give a fuck what they tell you. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what they tell you, my nigga. They look at us as niggas. Bro, what's that Ebro show with Nadeska they be coming on, bro? I want to see if he spoke on that tweet this week. Man, y'all can holler at me, bro. I'm in the game. I'm working, man. Like, everybody can talk. We can have a productive conversation with anybody, bro, because I really care, bro. Like, I really care about this shit. I know some niggas, they own this shit to get their clicks, their views, their money, turn their shit up. I get it. Do y'all thing too. I want to turn up and run up a bag, but I want to have productive conversations too, bro. Like, I want to talk about keeping this shit going, nigga. I want to talk about getting our narratives in order as black people, bro, and having control of our own narratives. Like, come on, bro. No other genre is comparing and competing the man versus the woman, the this versus that. And, hey, well, let's compete with African. When have we ever competed with African music? Why are y'all comparing these art forms that don't have as much competition in them as ours? You know what I'm saying? Y'all can make any nigga into a star in that lane, bro. Damn near. It's fresh. That new sound is fresh, bro. So y'all can go turn that up. But once more and more people start doing it, guess what? It ain't as fresh no more. And guess what's still gonna be here like it's always been here? Hip-hop. But guess what? We then gotta come back and go through y'all again. So y'all not prioritizing us no more. Are y'all gonna come back and let us know y'all are prioritizing us again? Ebro, let's have this conversation, G. I'm with that.
You know,
we can talk like men, bro.
She's supposed to. Yeah. You know what? I think it's interesting, but I think that.
I think, who's that other dude that's on the show? Ebro. It's just a cultural conversation, bro. Nigga gotta have these. It's on Apple Music. They having different type of conversations on here.
People like low key thinking that Swag Surf is legendary. Want to play it every goddamn night.
Party record.
It's great.
Thank you.
Phenomenal.
All right.
But I'm just saying,
I don't go into that song for Thursday.
No, you ride around listening to Swag Surf.
But yet,
and I think this whole purge, let's call it, of her kind of calling everybody that radio stations, media outlets not wanting to play our music. Like, so I come from that time to this time. You know, watching us be celebrated in this way, I think it's great.
It's really dope.
It's really dope. And the real piece that I love about it is watching some of our legends get an opportunity to get out here and get. Right. So, like, for example, Peter Piper run because you see somebody rock a party,
yeah,
you'll be like, yo.
And interviews and docs and mini docs, whatever.
Right.
So, like, this is for me the highlight of it. 100%.
Yeah, and there's stuff happening right now that people think they know the story of.
Right. Yeah.
And
I mean, even Tupac, that's so crazy that a doc we're just learning about his life, and he's one of our icons. So much more of this to come.
No, so it's really cool, and I'm really having a great time with it. And I often tell people I'm honored that we get to sit in a place in time to where we can be at this, you know, at this moment and contribute and still, you know, make sure that this music.
I don't know, bro. No rappers even wishing 50th anniversary of hip hop. Man, this nigga's a troll. Yeah, I seen that Ice-T post. That's the superstar Jay Quick, the DJ. That's the DJ that was doing the tapes back in the day. If that's you, tap in, man. Let's chop it up real quick, if you free. I don't know if that's the superstar Jay Quick, man. That's the suit. That's the one that used to be on the tap in real quick if you free, man. We ain't gotta get on no, you ain't gotta, you know. I don't know your lane. You might can't say nothing, but I do want to have a little rap conversation with you real quick, bro. We're gonna separate. Let me take him off the screen. I know, you know, niggas gotta, not that you like, you know what I'm saying? Let me take him off the screen. It's just politic, how we politic on some shit real quick. We ain't got to speak on bro no more. Hold on. Yeah, that mixtape. That's the one. I know he had a few mixtapes. Superstar J Quick was doing his thing back in the game, man. Hey, just cut your cam on real quick so I can make sure it ain't a troll. You ain't got to come on here. I just got to see you in the backstage, G. I just got to just cut your cam on in the backstage. I bet you good. You cut it off. You cut it off. Yo.
Yo, what's going on, my G?
What's the deal, man? What's going down?
Man, shit. I was in here doing some work on some music, and I caught the show.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate you watching too, G. Nah, I do remember the mixtape days with you out there in the mix, man, doing the tapes and shit. I know.
Yeah, that's when I was on the road with Gucci.
Yeah, okay. Because I remember you was around the holiday season era. You know what I'm saying? Holiday season, like.
Nah, I was. We're gonna make a correction. I was before the holiday season.
Okay, you was before the holiday season. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I'm what motivated a lot of them cats. I'm gonna put it out there to steal my style.
Oh, okay. I ain't know. Hey, I just know we was on my nigga New Money is a diehard Gucci Mane and OJ the Juice Man fan. Like,
oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? Cause my mixtape So Icy Boy, this one is what put Make the Trap A on the map.
Okay, got you. Okay. Because I know the Superstar J Quick, bro, a nigga we used to get all the mixtapes from this one nigga, this Hispanic dude. That's the dude that my nigga knew used to buy them. He used to buy all the DVDs. He was our DVD and mixtape nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, we was on. Then I started fucking with live mixtapes when they started getting all the shit.
Yeah, I still be on live mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? And they actually, when they rebooted the site, they credited me as helping to build the site.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. Nah, for shit. So, nah, you done put some work in this shit, bro. Nigga done jump roll to a lot of your shit, man, and everything for shit. So, you, Gucci, and that Juice Man era is where I remember you from most. Like, that time.
Yeah,
I probably saw you before then, but just didn't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I rock with the Ace heavy, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I got some people out there that's doing some production work, and Ace Town always showed me crazy love no matter where I was at.
That's what's up. So, nah, man, you tapped into the conversation, and we ain't got to get into no names and nothing. How do you feel about where rap is at right now as far as the sound, the climate? You know, they keep going at the rappers, and the rappers are the generation of, oh, these rappers can't sell out shows. It's the music. They're not making good enough music to sell out shows. Or the way they interacting with the fans is a problem, or this or that. Or it just seems like people, in my opinion, are blaming everything on the rappers. And I'm going to be real, it's not all the rappers' fault.
No, it's not. I mean, I would say, because see, the thing is with black culture, it comes from the top down. And once you understand what is being consumed by the consumers, you start to twist the pot and make other artists do what they need to do in order to get on. And a lot of times, a lot of people in music out of financial desperation and not for the love or the passion of it.
Yeah. So even to me, like what you saying, that's most definitely a factor where there's the originality is most definitely gone. But if the labels wasn't signing artists who are coming pre-packaged like other artists already or looking like or sounding like artists, then people wouldn't be inspired to sound like another artist.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, you got to realize that because of the online streaming, a lot of the labels didn't prepare for that with the MP3 era. So they got rid of a lot of the A&R departments at all these record labels. So you got to come ready with your own money invested in yourself, and they just pimp you through the door and make all the money because they already got the systems in place.
Yeah. Thanks. They're not building you from scratch no more. And I say that to say, why is people just not even saying that, like, just, I don't want to put a name on it, but the comments of the labels going in other directions now. And the people are starting, they are clearly, and it's not just one person, it's multiple people comparing rap music to Afro beats. Like, why? Why is rap getting compared to that of all things?
I'm gonna make it plain, just like I said in your chat. Make it plain. It's plantation politics. It's the same thing as divide and conquer. You want to pit one group of black folks against another, so therefore you control all of them. So now, a lot of times, these record companies got the semblance of it's only going to be one group of black folks at a time that's going to be able to progress because it's easier for them to control instead of let a bunch of us through the door and eat like we need to because of how we work hard to get this bag.
Facts, man. And it's so obvious. It's like this conversation is being forced into the media, bro. And some people are eating it up. They think it's really a thing. Like, fam, they're doing festivals with 100 rap acts. Why are we even being compared to genres where they're not you can't name 10 artists? Nobody in our culture can name 10 artists. You know what I'm saying? Of these other genres that they speak of.
I understand exactly what you're saying, but like I said, this is propaganda.
Exactly.
This is to create competition where there should be no competition, because the only person that benefits from the confusion are those that create it.
How long you been on here tonight? How long you been on here tonight? About what time?
I just got on maybe about 45 minutes after you started. I wish I was here from the beginning because, like I said, I was in here working on some music.
No. I said what you said on here earlier. I said that, and I'm glad you just said it again because I said that same thing. I'm gonna tell you what I put on Instagram earlier today. I'm gonna tell you what I put on Instagram earlier today. So this is how the supporters in the chat know that, nigga, you not just saying anything and I'm just not saying anything. The people that's here right now, this little group of people, this is what I'm talking about, sparking the conversation for real, because it spreads where, hey, y'all know, I'm glad y'all stayed in here because y'all heard what he said. If you was on here the whole show, you heard me say the same exact thing earlier. But this is what I put on Instagram. I said the most powerful weapon, media, has done it again. Got everybody going in interviews saying rap fell off. They pinned the male versus female rap combo and the OGs versus young artists, keeping the confusion going that no no other genre has. And my caption says, manipulation and propaganda have people comparing things that logically shouldn't be compared unless you putting all the factors in with it. Only we do this though. And then I pinned no other genre I meant. Our culture naturally is more competitive than others, but they running a line now like rap is done, but not saying they've been in control of rap the whole time.
And that's 100% facts. Because you made it plain, but you got to understand, this is the 50th year anniversary, so-called, for hip hop. So now what they want to do is manipulate it away from those that created it, replace them with a different group so they can gain total control of what's going to be coming next and phase out those people that laid the foundation for this multi-trillion-dollar business and culture that controls the world as we know it at this time.
Come on. Come on. Come on, man. So what we talking about? Somebody told me rap is not the #1 genre anymore.
See, the thing is, you got to understand and look where they pushing it. They over there in Puerto Rico with Bad Bunny and Anuel. So we already see that it showed their hand to show you what's going to be the next trap that they take over.
I'm like this, bro. I've never listened to an Anuel song. I've never listened to a Bad Bunny song, and I'm gonna listen to one Bad Bunny song to see what he sound like because I've never heard the dude before. I saw he kissed a man on stage and they got put on the blog, and I said, "Oh, I'm never listening to this nigga, and I'm never gonna respect this nigga." So it's no point in me even listening to it, but because I'm like, if you would kiss a nigga on stage to get on, bro, you'll do anything. I can't fuck with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
no cap.
That's just me. I'm just that type of person, bro. Like, I don't fuck with soul sellers because I can't shake a soul. I don't even like shaking the soul seller hand. You feel me? So
I feel you. But see, the thing is, you got to understand with the politics, Hispanics took over as the minority in the country. In Spanish-speaking countries, got a lot of people that they can sell music to. Black folks ain't the priority no more because what? We're not as plentiful in America as we used to be, and they're thinking international when it comes to these labels. So a Spanish-speaking artist has more worldwide appeal than somebody that's doing drill music from the rack, from the UK, from New York.
Thanks. Which is cool. I mean, you can work on that. Fuck with them if that's, get your money. But don't act like rap ain't the shit no more because you got an artist that was able to break through and get through to all these people. Like, cool. We already know Hispanics are going to support their own regardless. Anybody that they can put on the platform and build them up a little bit in the Hispanic community, that's one thing they do. I'm from Texas, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm an H-Town nigga, bro. This bitch is more than half Hispanic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Texas is its own world.
Bro, Mexicans support our black urban and rap culture more than we support our own. They are biggest consumers. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be the ones that's gonna buy the music or come to the shows and support the shows. They the ones that be with all the Travis Scotts and getting all, you know what I'm saying, in Houston. There's gonna be more Hispanic people at a Travis Scott show than black any day. That's a fact.
Facts.
If
Big
Travis
facts.
Scott has a show in Houston, it's gonna be more Mexicans there than it is black people. And all the Mexican rappers that come out, once they get a buzz out here, they fans are supporting them. They locked in. They going up. We don't do that. You know what I'm saying? We don't have that. So, like, when people try to compare Bad Bunny, that's why I say they don't discuss all the factors. Is his music that good? Can y'all?
I mean, you gotta understand, man. He represents the agenda that this country is pushing, and it's the direction that they want to push society as well as a new market that has been excluded for a long time. So what? These people are going to support it because what? They never been allowed in the dance before.
Come on. Come on, bro. I'm not into bad. You know, it's no beef, it's no hate, I'm just being real, bro. Like, I'm not fucking with that, bro. Like, I'm just not fucking with a nigga who kissed the nigga on stage, bro. I can't fuck with that shit, bro. Like I just can't fuck with it. It just is what it is. To each his own, though. You feel me? I'm gonna fuck with my essays out here in Texas. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not fucking with bro. Like, nah, nigga, you did what you had to do to get in. And then, you know, Anuel, I've seen Anuel, he looks like a nigga.
But see, the thing is, everything you say is true, but the culture that they are copying and cosplaying is Black American culture.
Facts. 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 Everything. The haircut, the fitted caps, the jewelry, everything. Everything we doing. See, we just seen the Rainbow Boy who was a complete outsider, ain't hip hop at all.
Yeah. I call him Randy Rainbow. Randy Rainbow.
Rainbow Boy really got in his act and said, I'm gonna try to act like a rapper, dress like a rapper. I buy all rapper jewelry and all this shit to fit in with the rappers. And I'm not them. I'm not from that cloth. I'm not hip like that. I'm not even hip hop. But that's how sick the game is, where, hey, I'm such of an identity crisis and want to go against hip hop so bad, I will go put on a bunch of fucking jewelry. I'll spend all my money on jewelry and watches because that shit is cool to them. That shit ain't cool to you.
No, and see, the thing is, that's the problem is we don't gatekeep. We quick to invite everybody to the barbecue once they start trying to copy and emulate us, but not realizing that they ain't nothing more than a mind with the fucking white makeup on their face trying to be us.
Come on, man. Tell me about it. We don't gatekeep. They gatekeep on us, though. They gatekeep on us, though. They gonna make sure they gatekeep on us. Like I said,
because what? You ain't going to no neighborhood that's non-black, posted up, selling Chinese food, selling tacos, selling baklava.
Hell nah. Fuck nah. Come on, tell me about it, man. When do it happen? When do they do it? They don't do it. It ain't that. And then, Pete, one thing I always notice, right? These labels have cornered the market. The labels are in partnerships with the streaming sites. Right?
Right.
They got contracts with these streaming sites. These labels also have deals with the playlist on these streaming sites.
Right.
So y'all sign the artists. Y'all have contracts and deals with the radios. And y'all have contracts and deals with the streaming sites. So how is it the rapper's fault that this shit is not winning again? Like, make it make sense to me.
Understand, my G, I did professional radio for over 17 years. I did Clear Channel first, then I did Cumulus, the number 1 and 2 in radio on the planet. And I understand that the money trickles down from the top. So they control everything except the street.
Come on. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. They control everything but the street. But guess what didn't happen now? I ask you this. Do you feel that the streaming era, the Instagram era, the independent era of like artists just being able to release songs at any time or go to like a distro company like a Empire or something like that? Has that made it an abundance of spreading the game out so far that they can't see the profit margins that they used to see?
I say this: the mixtape era was the first streaming era, and if you understand the game, it's a lot of non-black people that own those sites. That's how Spotify and all those people, Apple Music, came about, because they copied what was going on with the streaming sites when it came to mixtapes. And also, you got to ask yourself this question: the playlists on these streaming sites are so coveted, but also what's coveted is the amount of money that these playlists generate. They will never tell you how much money they make because they don't want to pay you fairly.
Facts. I relate that conversation to the Joe Budden podcast conversation when he couldn't get the information on the stuff for his podcast, because they have the money amount for a stream that they created, the $12 for a million or whatever it is, like such amount of streams is $12. Well, we don't know how much that really is. You know what I'm saying? We'll never know. Just like you said, they'll never give you the information of what they generate every month off of prescriptions or the ad dollars they receive. I mean, it's just like a trap nigga. He not gonna tell you what he paying, because then you're gonna be like, damn nigga, why you charging me that much? You know what I'm saying? Same shit.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, they come up with the formula to pay you 0.008 of a cent for a stream.
Come on.
That is beyond disrespectful.
So, Pete, I say that to say this right here, where we don't know the definite amount of the streams, right? So what Joe Budden argument was, hey, I have this many listeners on here, right? A stream for a song is 2 to 3 minutes tops. There's 2018 talk, Joe Budden, 2019, Joe Budden talking. Majority of my listeners are listening for 2 hours. Damn near all the Joe Budden listeners are listening to his podcast for 2 hours. And you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's 8 times the amount of the average listener, because in radio, people only listen for 15 minutes at a time. That's why they want you to win every quarter hour.
Exactly. So that's why I was going to say 2 hours of people, majority of Joe Budden listeners was listening to 2 hours plus of his podcast. I was one of those people. But I'm just saying, at that time when the podcasting was new, that's why he wouldn't take a deal at first, because he's like, there's no data, there's no information. This game is new. We can actually come in and control this before we just start taking whatever they offer. We can try to make, but they played hardball with him. Some things he probably could have done better. But other people were signing deals for $30 million. I know Amy Schumer got a big bag. Joe Rogan got a big bag from Spotify. But it was crazy because everybody was downplaying what Joe was saying, but I understood clearly that, hold on, bro. He's saying, hey, bro, we can have leverage right now for the first time. And, of course, he was trying to do it for himself. Don't get me wrong. He wanted it for himself. But if it worked for him, it could have worked for more people, is the point I'm making. You see what I'm saying?
I understand that, because, see, the thing is, they didn't understand, because it was uncharted territory. And they wanted to catch up to the technology, where the technology is on overdrive, and the technology is what generates the money, and they get paid for the technology by programming it to pimp the future people in that field.
Come on, man. Come on, it's all capitalism, man. And people don't understand that. They just think this is how it's supposed to be. Like, they think this is how it's supposed to be, man. These people are controlling this market. They control what's releasing. They controlling the sound. They doing the advertising. They going to the radio. You can't get a song on the fucking mainstream radio right now without no label. Am I right or wrong?
That's facts. You got to be signed in order to get it. If not, this is what they told me, and this is facts. If you have 750,000 legitimate YouTube views, a program director can add that song to the playlist in that area.
750,000? You said how many?
750,000 was the number to make it. Because see, the thing is, since the labels got rid of the A&R departments, they needed more program directors to program the radio, because for a time they did not know what to play to reach the people in order to sell commercials.
Got you. Okay, so everything is just even. Hey, I'm glad you called in and told us that. More systematic, more control. This is we not gonna go in the field and build nobody up. We just basically wait till you build your own numbers up.
I've been doing radio since there was no playlist. Yeah. And then when the playlist came about, I knew that there was a shift, but that was during the time of the MP3, because now they needed the money, because what? They couldn't pick the artists like they used to. And during the time of the playlist is when the 360 deals evolved.
Yeah. Man. It's crazy, man. This is just I'm just here for that conversation, man. Like, I don't like it. I don't like us getting pinned against people like we ain't put our life and our heart and our soul into this culture. We don't live this, bro. Like we don't live this shit. Like, this is our life. This ain't just music for us, man. This shit really be our motherfucking lives and shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But understand this. We dealing with a bunch of people that commodified us. It's plantation politics. And I'm gonna speak freely here and make it very plain. This is the history of a lot of us in this country. So why would you expect anything to change once we create something they have not fathomed, but now they see the potential, so therefore they got to come in and control it so they can remix it, rename it, and monetize it, as well as ultimately control it.
Nah, for real. That's it. All about it. All about controlling it. And it's like, hey, y'all are trying to shift this new sound into the game and make our focus go over there, bro. But, bro, we gonna be on, like, y'all can get y'all numbers over there with that shit, but we not finna abandon rap because y'all trying to tell us to. That don't even make fucking sense, my nigga. I never was a nigga that went with what the radio was playing anyways. None of the songs that I listen to on my playlist are on the radio. I don't listen to the radio. I don't have a radio in my car. Like, I don't.
I'm going to put you on game. Yeah. I did the radio for over 17 years, and I never listened to the radio unless I was DJing on the radio, because my fucking taste in music was so different from the music I was forced to play every day.
Come on, man. It's very rare you're gonna have radio songs that I'm gonna fuck with. In the last few years, radio songs I fucked with, I say Lil Baby had some. 4-2 Doug with Future going. You know, niggas like that. They gonna have some that I fuck with. But then, depending on the song, like, I'll be like, hey, bro, I'm kind of off this song now, because it's like, I don't listen to the radio, but I'll know that, okay, people are telling me it's hot on the radio. You know what I'm saying? Like
radio is what makes you do what you do bigger.
Exactly.
I love street music. I love underground music. You know what I'm saying? I like the shit that street niggas make. That's always been my thing.
Yeah. Nah, I fuck with it. That's me too. I've always fucked with like mainstream albums and shit since a kid, but I was once mixtapes and underground shit came heavy, and that mixtape era, like 07, after that, I was mixtape underground, like fuck that. I don't listen to radio. And I've been stopped listening to the radio once they came, well, no, it was always tape cassette players when I was a baby. But then, you know what I'm saying, when it started getting to that CD era, and then, you know what I'm saying, we came to the streaming era, I'm like, I don't ride around it. I didn't have a radio in my car at that time. I got an 84 Monte Carlo, and I got another whip now that I drive, you know what I'm saying? But like, when I had my 84 Monte Carlo, my radio wasn't even hooked up. For what? I didn't have the antenna hooked up. Like, I'm not listening to it. You know what I'm saying? And
I always prided myself in playing street music on the radio. I would make the clean versions of the songs that I would play in the club or hear people driving around listening to in their car and play it on the radio. And this would keep me tapped in and locked in with the people on the street that supported me from doing private parties and come out and hear me play at the club. So I never wanted to abandon my number one base.
Hell nah, you can't. So you still on the radio now?
No, I stopped doing radio because I just got frustrated because I wanted to go in a different direction and really be me. After doing radio for 17 years, it got tough on my soul where you're forced to play a song that you know is being paid for, but you know deep down inside that song is trashed in a bitch.
Man, I'm going through that same shit right now with this media shit, man. I've been having a crazy decision. Like, I don't know, man. It's like this game is just weird now, man. Like, it's
in a bad space, but it's also in a good space because a lot of us, like you, Big Ant, you link up with other like-minded people to create a new lane because it's wide open and the people want it.
Facts. Big facts. And I fuck with it. That's the one thing. It's a gift and a curse, man. You got good food, you got bad food. And it's like you could sell either one. It might, you know, it take a motherfucker a long time who been eating bad for a long time, or, you know, it's hard to if you got a motherfucking low-fat candy bar right here as opposed to the original, a motherfucker gonna go to the goddamn original one, you know what I'm saying? Like, your motherfucker gonna eat the food, the steak, and the motherfucking and the big meal over here that's that, as opposed to, nigga, you got a damn salad right here. Nigga gonna choose that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, I know exactly what you're saying, because, dog, I've been plant-based for the last 8 years. And I got off of all the bad shit, stop smoking, stop drinking. So if I could do it, anybody could do it.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, man. It's just one of them things where we in a dark time. The media, like today, they put out a whole story on this Slime Life Saudi dude, and it made it to the biggest blogs in media that he had a conversation with somebody about why he told on Young Thug. And all they did was clip up an interview he did on the Big Facts podcast.
Yeah, that's my brother DJ Scream. You know what I'm saying? So I knew it was cat when I first seen it on the internet.
Because you already saw the interview.
Yeah, I saw it. I mean, Scream is my brother.
Yeah.
That's the one that helped me go nationwide with my mixtapes.
Yeah, I remember Scream doing mixtapes back in the day too. And before he started doing the podcast, I remember when they first started. But I remember Scream from the DJ era. It was a lot of y'all going crazy. You was going crazy and everything. But I really tripped out, you know, when I saw that today, because it made it to the biggest blogs. And it wasn't real.
Yeah, but
and when it got posted.
You know the saying, though.
Yeah.
The truth takes the local, a lie takes the express train. And everybody doing it in the social media era for clicks and views.
Facts, man. And I was like, damn, the big blogs didn't start it, but they bid on it. And it was like, damn, bro, like, y'all didn't even think, like, if you listen to it, the nigga wasn't even answering what they typed out. But it was like, damn, that shit fooled y'all? Like, but I know that a lot of these people that are running the blogs, they got teams running them for them. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you see, we ain't gonna say his name, but Jerry the Mouse had put it out there, but he didn't put no retraction. And he in Slime Life Shorty was in the comment section, and they had to pin his comment to let people know it was cap.
Oh, okay, yeah, I saw that. I did see that. His was, and he wasn't. I want to be clear. He wasn't the only one, but that might have been the first one he saw or the biggest person he saw. But all the big blogs ran with it. All of them. So
they're gonna do that because see the quest to be first is always true, and Denzel Washington spoke on it about being first, but not being factual. So it boils down to clicks and views.
I'm posting that. I've posted that over the years so many times, and I'm posting it again tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? It is crazy. It is crazy, man.
I mean, it's a lot of stuff going on, but you got to understand who these bloggers are and what they represent. The majority of these bloggers that they are paying to push this propaganda are not from the culture. They are being manipulated in order to create a narrative to force the people that are from the culture out of the culture to usher in new people to be manipulated and rename and redo the culture.
Yeah. I don't, and that's what I'm saying. Like, to me, I'm like this, right? I'm a nigga like I look at the game like what the game is, because it's like dudes do things that I might not agree with. They say things that I might not agree with. They push things that I might not agree with. But I know that's not our biggest problem. You feel me? Like, if they was to stop doing their stuff today, by next month, they'll be like, it's like it doesn't change or it doesn't hurt. Like, it doesn't build up the black community if they stop doing media, some of these outlets. You feel me?
It's not going to change because there's so many people waiting in the wings to replace them. Exactly. That's how this system has been set up. So the only thing we can do is try to get a solid base of supporters and pick out our niche and push forward with it.
Yeah. Facts. And I'm the type of person where I look at things and I just see it for what it is and I take it for what it is, but I listen to verbiage being used. I listen to what people have to say. And it'd be sometimes it's our people doing it, our own people getting in the way of it. And it's like, I don't know, you can't even try to talk with dudes at times. I'm open to have a conversation with anybody. Like, I would love to have a conversation with Ebro about this. Because, bro, I took this as you separated us, bro. Like, we know that rap is black. You know what I'm saying? Like we know that rap is a black culture. So when you say rappers, we know rap is a black culture. So when you say rappers, it's like you made the call to the niggas, like, stop making boring music. And I'm like, bro, y'all control what comes out. Y'all dictate the sound. We recreate the sound, but y'all choose what sound y'all gonna invest in. And
you got to understand who Ebro is and what he stands for. Ebro is a puppet. His masters made him make that statement. Ebro is outside the culture and has always been outside the culture, but controlled the culture from New York and that playlist on New York radio for a long time. So he got the call to make this divisive statement.
That shit is ridiculous, man. And it's like, I can't play dumb to that, bro. Like, I want to speak with him about this shit for real. I really want to speak with dude about it. Like, I want to holler at dude about that, bro. Like, what you mean by this, by this, by that? And bro, you can't be putting them blanket statements out there because it causes confusion, bro. Like, you making it seem like this ain't that. Like, this ain't this and this ain't that, when we know it's so many layers to this conversation. It ain't like y'all giving rappers an opportunity to get there.
You got to understand that he pivoted a long time ago because he got called into that meeting to let him know that it's not just going to be commercial radio anymore. They saw it dying. It's going to be streaming. So that's why he got over there. And now he's just what? Fulfilling the wishes of the paymasters.
You over there at Apple. You over there at Apple. I just want, I don't put this, it's just the thing where he put it on the what music these artists are making. Like, y'all making this type of music, y'all making that type of music. And it was like, bro.
He's being hypocritical because what? When I was on the road with Trinidad James, he made the statement about Atlanta controlled New York radio. And that's what really ran him off of Def Jam. But it was the truth because everybody in New York had to start sounding more like Atlanta to get play on New York radio. And New Yorkers had to duplicate a Southern sound in order to be relevant in music at that time.
Yeah, I remember that. Nah, for real. They did have to start fucking with the South. They did. Some of them niggas was doing it. They was trying to do it too.
Look at A$AP Rocky. He had to duplicate the Houston H-Time sound in order to blow up. Pussy Money Weed, that's a fucking Houston record.
Then my boy said they doing drill now. New York can't win. He is doing drill now. I fuck with New York though, man. Shout out to my boy Shy G. Not Shy, is it Shy G? He's the little young homie.
But with New York drill, that's the third reiteration of drill music because it came from Chicago, then went to the UK, and New York had to copy the UK in order to try to find a sound.
Nah, for real. That shit is crazy, bro. And that's the game. That's just so fucking crazy that like hip hop be so different. Motherfuckers be inspired everywhere, but when something get hot, everybody goes after it and sucks it up, eats it up, whether it be the beats, the whatever. Like right now, you see nothing but like that Detroit sound. That Detroit sound spread. That shit spread to Cali, to Florida. Like
But now it's in Philly. You got all the so-called drill rappers in Philly rapping over Detroit type beats.
No shit. That shit crazy. Cause I seen it spread from and then it came to Houston heavy too. A lot of Houston niggas started rapping on Detroit beats. A lot of Houston niggas started rapping and spitting on Detroit.
Yeah.
And it was like, damn, this shit spread.
Yeah, I mean the culture moves in waves, but I shouldn't be able to drive on I-10 from Jacksonville to LA and hear the same goddamn 17 songs on the radio station all across the country.
Nah, hell nah. That's controlling too much of the market. I remember when I was a kid, a local artist could get their songs played on the radio. And Pimp C talked about this in the interview, man. Pimp C talked about this in the interview. And it was crazy. It was just fucking crazy, bro. Like, it was super crazy. Because I remember the time where Fat Pat, Big Hawk, Lil Kiki, DJ Screw, Youngster, Lil Troy. Lil Troy was able to have a mainstream song with Wanna Be a Baller. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember Lil Troy. He made a powerful statement back in the day about JB from Ozone Magazine. And he wasn't being racist, but he was saying that, how did y'all let this young white girl have so much power in the genre that we created?
Mm. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's so crazy, bro. And shit, just looking back at that time, that shit, if the game would have stayed like that, every city would be able to make a bag, pop, underground, then you had levels. Like, okay, you can go from I'm out the trunk to, okay, I'm hot in my city. I'm organically hot in my city to where people is calling into the radio. They want to hear my song. You know what I'm saying? And then the people would gravitate. They could call in. That means it was the people's choice. If you get your people to rally behind you, you can have promo on your song. That's no longer good. What made them get away from that? Like,
I'm gonna tell you what made them get away from that, because like I said, I did Clear Channel, and that was the beginning of the playlist. They couldn't pimp the artists for those big budgets to get music during that 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. prime time slot. So that's when the playlist came in order for you to buy the promotions package for your song that you were pushing.
Got you. And then it just kept growing after that. And I don't know, man. It's just, I just see the difference in it. Like, and I think, and I could be wrong because I don't know what year it possibly happened in. If does Want to Be a Baller, does it get to be that big of a song if it don't get played on the radio locally first?
But see, the thing is, I always been a record breaker, and I know one thing: music starts from the street. Radio only helps you expand and do what you do bigger.
Yeah,
you got to be in the street first. But the new street is the virtual street, which is the internet.
Yeah.
Because radio don't break no artists.
Nah, hell nah. I'm just like, damn, bro, this shit just so watered down now. Bullshit, man. It's like, I'm hanging in there with it though, man. I still love it. I still fuck with it. I'm still a nigga. I'm just somebody who really care about it too, man. Like, yeah, I'm covering all the bullshit that's on the internet every day. I'm talking about these news topics. I want to get more interviews rolling again and shit, but more vlogs, more everything, more live streams like this. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm still on some shit. Like, I want this shit to prosper too. Like, I want to go outside and feel good about this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I feel you. I do too, because it's crazy that I can go outside and hear shit in the car that I thought I would never hear people playing. So that lets you know that street music ain't going nowhere. It's just the radio and all that shit is for fair weather fans, people that listen 15 minutes at a time, but that don't necessarily equate to music sales or the ticket sales.
Hell no. And that's what's really going on right now. They can't control that shit, bro. And then, you know, like, even how they try to do Lil Baby and them dirty about their concerts, but I'm like, bro, y'all ain't posting when they selling the shows out.
See, the thing is with the concert thing is they kind of like overexposing them, because the festivals kind of give you a false sense of how big people really are.
Yeah.
And a lot of times people only come out when it's a bunch of artists. It's like a club night when only artists are there. People come out and it's packed instead of packed on the night when it's just the DJ and the crowd.
Facts. Nah, you ain't lying. That's why I was counting all them artists on Rolling Loud. Like, all of these things are playing a factor in the game right now, and they just put it out like the artists ain't making good music no more. And why are they comparing the young artists to the OGs? Like, bro, I seen so many people comparing 50 Cent being able to sell out these tickets to the younger, and it's just like, bro, they have been systematically getting y'all to compare and shit on the artists for months now. Like, make it seem like these artists are falling off. Make it seem like rap is falling off, so you will throw away rap. And like you said, so they can go ahead and motherfucking try to change the direction of this shit, bro. I'm too hip now. Maybe when I was in middle school or high school, I wouldn't have stopped listening to rap, period. But I might would have fell for the agenda. But now, because I work in media, I be seeing plays getting ran in media from a month out till the play finally hit to where it was trying to go. Like I'm in the huddle with I'm on the outside, but I'm in the huddle with motherfucking a radio where I can see everything y'all about to do. I've seen this happen. And then it plays out exactly how I predicted. So I'm like,
but that's part of the propaganda. But that only happens with us as black folks. You can have older groups like the Rolling Stones, they all senior citizens, they'll come together for one show for 55 million in New York. And non-black people are allowed to grow with their artists. But black folks, it's plantation politics where after a certain age, you have no usefulness.
Facts. The only people that get to stay in hip hop at an older age, media, DJs, and producers. That's it. That's it, bro. Like everybody else, they be like, hell nah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Media.
And see, the thing is, this has been a class in the exploitation of black intellectual property. It's been the beginning of time with our history in this country. It's not going to stop. It's just changed how it's happening.
Man, you ain't lying at all, bro. You ain't never lied. Shame. So I just want everybody to take that from this tonight, man. Don't fall for these narratives that's getting put on these blogs. These people spread these blogs. I mean, these people spread these narratives, and they, you know, it's only so much you can say on social media and Instagram that people will understand. You feel me? Like when you you can only type and post so much, and it's hard to really have the full conversation because it's not one thing of why rap is going this way, bro. You got the labels, you got the playlist, you got the radio. They control all of that. And for them just to say that the rap music is the reason why this is like, nah, y'all determine this shit. And it's not by default, it's by design. By design, y'all pushing a certain style of music. Y'all at the streaming sites. Y'all in business with the streaming sites. Y'all in business with the radios. Y'all in business with the concert companies. Y'all got the direct lines to call the people here, there, set this up, set that up. So why are y'all not taking any blame if we are failing? You see what I'm saying?
Man, you tell the truth because you can't speak freely on social media. I'm on my third page, man. I done lost damn near 30,000 followers on the IG for speaking truth and going against the narrative. Damn. So I'm rebuilding my third page right now. But everything you speak, Big Ant, is 100% facts, no cap.
Thanks, man. But now I appreciate you tapping in, bro. We got to do this again, man. I'm about to get ready to get my day started. I mean, I'm gonna find you on the IG, man, and we definitely gonna link up. I'm gonna shoot you my number. Yeah. We go ahead and politic behind the scenes and come up with a new play. Thank you for allowing me to be on here, my brother. I appreciate you coming up, man. You for sure shared some game and some wisdom that I didn't know 100%. You know what I'm saying? That you really, straight up. Facts, man. I appreciate it. I fuck with you, man, because I like the way you think and you make it plain and you put it out there and you don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't add no 2 on the 10 when you spitting the information. And I got to give you the utmost respect for that. I appreciate it, man. 100. I'm going to tell my nigga New that you came on this whole, man. He going to be like, dang, no shit, man. I've been on that nigga up mixtape nigga for shit. So nah, I appreciate it, man. 100. All right, respect, Big Ant. You know what I mean? I'm going to fall back. And once again, I thank you for everything, my brother. Respect. For sure. 100. Appreciate it. Yeah, y'all. I appreciate everybody. Shout out to Superstar J Quick. Go tap in with his channel and everything Superstar J Quick got going on the gram. Dog say he on his third Instagram page. Feel it though. Somebody got to voice this shit, bro. Somebody got to take the hit. I've had so many. Bad Bunny, man. What the fuck is a Bad Bunny, bro? I'm not knocking nobody music, but I'm like, bro, y'all not finna force me to be like, oh, this the nigga I need to be listening to, bro. Bad Bunny. Like, oh,
Hey, it's
Bad
Ebro.
Bunny.
Ebro,
Bad
Lauren
Bunny the
Rosenberg.
nigga I need to be listening to, man. Nah, bro.
All of that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't let y'all force me listen to a rapper I don't want to listen to. Music is subjective. There's artists that y'all might love that I might not just be a fan of their music. It's nothing personal. Just because I don't like your music doesn't mean that your music is not good. Music is subjective. Like, there's certain artists you can play for me, I'm not feeling that nigga. And there's certain artists that I'm going to listen to every day that you couldn't stand for 5 minutes. That's just the game, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I'm only concerned. That's my only concern, bro. Shout out to Superstar J Quick, man. Yeah, I'm only speaking on this out of concern, man. When I see these type of tweets come out where they start to separate rap and say the labels are not prioritizing rappers anymore. That sounds like the labels are not fucking with niggas anymore. I don't like how that description comes off. Because when you say rappers, we know when you say rappers, you're talking about niggas. But the thing is, they talking about it like it's because of the quality of music. But let's be for real, bro. They choosing the artist to sign. They criticizing TikTok. Well, y'all are going to the TikTok and signing those artists. Y'all are the ones back in the structure. Y'all control the labels. Y'all control the radio. Y'all control the playlist. From the top level to the bottom. We don't control and run none of this. All we do is control what we doing in the streets and what we can get up in the clubs or what we can get up on our independent platforms. But at the highest level, y'all control it. So the labels ain't mess up, but when they say they not prior towards a rap, how much of it is their fault? Y'all control the radio jam fest where y'all have all the artists come out. That ain't us. What's really going on? It ain't just one thing that got to be spoke out and said, oh, the rappers ain't putting out good music no more. Nah, my nigga, y'all can go find different artists. What's up? It's all type of artists out here. Y'all are choosing the artist to sign, not us. So who making the bad decision? These are the top 3 dudes that I showed. That's the CEOs at the highest level. The main 3, Sony, Universal, and Warner Brothers. These 3 are the top guys. So when you have these 3 guys doing it, these are the CEOs. And then everything else fall under them. So who making the decisions up there to sign these artists in the radio stuff? We ain't got access to that. We don't determine what's going to get pushed and promoted. Just keeping it all the way 1,000, man. But yeah, we'll tap in. Y'all stay up, stay blessed, man. I appreciate y'all. Come back, run it up. Studio 56 podcast tomorrow night is going down. We're going to have a real lit show, bro. We're going to have a real lit show tomorrow. It's a lot to cover, a lot to talk about, a lot to have fun with. Y'all come in tomorrow night about 8:30. We're going to start. Shout out to Poop. Shout out to Twan Studio 56 podcast, man. Y'all get up over there. Make sure y'all subscribe to their channel. If you ain't subscribed, make sure you subscribe here. Shout out to Phoenix. Shout out to Phoenix on the donation too for the night. I appreciate it. Appreciate it, Phoenix, on the donation. Shout out to everybody else who sent out donation. Shout out to my nigga AC. Yeah, I'm finna leave it up too tonight, man. Appreciate y'all. Y'all boys stay up.